All right, y'all, back with another summertime classic. We got a 1966 Oldsmobile 98. As you see, it's convertible. White on the outside, black on the inside. Stay tuned. We'll take you all around there, get the test drive, and get her up on. Let's get into it. So like I said, we got a 66 98. Getting into it, it's kind of hard to judge this paint. I'm gonna be a little bit harsh and probably give it a 7. You could tell that it's been a repaint, but I just don't know 100% what the thought process was with the repaint. You can tell the car was originally white, and I just can't tell if they went with an off-white and ivory white, or if they tried to do like that Cadillac tri-coat white with the little like prism to it. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. So I'm gonna move around it, show you any imperfections, but like I said, you could tell it's had a repaint, and I think it's supposed to be some type of off-white / ivory, but you could be the judge of that yourself. We got the emblems, but the first thing you'll notice, this one obviously moved, and because it slid, you got the little indentation there. Moving down the side, no imperfections to point out on the passenger door. Got the skirt still intact. We decided to keep it old school with the necks and white walls, just because on this vehicle we thought it looked good. There's your view down the side of her. We got the convertible top cover on. We'll take it off when we do the convertible top operating. Got a little bit of a rip here. There you go, showing you the trunk. Trunk looks pretty decent. Again, it's kind of hard to get a really good view of what this paint looks like, because it looks like it's showing the white on the camera, but like I said, it is a little bit of off-white. The bumper itself isn't in horrible shape, no dents, cracks or anything. We do have a little bit of rust starting up at the top on both sides. So, and that's how I knew that the car had been resprayed as well. You got some runs in the paint. And they tried to touch this up right here. Here's the view down the driver's side. As far as the driver door, we got a little bit of scratches here. Looks like it probably hit something. You know how people open up the door too far. Checking out the glass, I didn't see any cracks or any rock chips on either side to point out. The windshield is solid. Coming down the hood, a little bit of a chip here. You can see maybe a rock chip or something. All the trim is intact, so that's definitely a plus. The chrome grille and the chrome trimming around the headlights and the bumper looks super clean. The chrome looks very nice on the front, actually. No rust, no dents or anything to point out. Let me go ahead and check out the interior. I think the interior is almost flawless as far as the seats and the panels are concerned. Rear seat, no rips, no tears, nothing to worry about there, as well as the door panels, and you can see that the lights are working as well. So, super clean rear interior. Carpet appears to be OG. You can tell it was black, but of course, you know, over time it does fade from the sun. And back of the seats look pretty clean. Driver side door panel appears to be in good shape. I don't see any warping, any peeling. All the windows do work. And jams, you see a little bit of cracking in the paint where they might not have retouched that up. Dash is in great shape. I don't have any cracks or any warping. Got a little bit of discoloration from the sun, but that is normal. Wood paneling looks good. I'm not seeing any any warping or any peeling from that. Dash reads 79,565. Of course, we'll check everything to make sure it's working once we do the test drive. Driver seat, no issues, no rips, no tears. Like I said, the interior is in very good shape. And over to the passenger seat, more of the same. No rips, no cracks. And checking out the passenger door panel, more of the same, fully intact. No warping, no peeling, and again, all the electrics work. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and start this test drive in the 98. Right now the gas is reading 3/4. Again, it's always hard to know with these old cars if the fuel gauge is accurate. We did put $40 in. Lights are on. I can see them reflecting in the other car, and we got the dash light showing they're on. Wipers work. Horn works. Let's see if let's give it, I don't know, I doubt it's gonna work. Let's see if the lighter works. No music. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, nothing on the music, and we know it's not AC equipped. Let's see if the fan is gonna blow. The fan is blowing. Let's turn that off. Tach is reading. Oh, I forgot they put this other radio in. Let me check. Nope. This one isn't working either. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot. Again, windows do work. Brakes feel good so far. Let's let it go and see. Alright, nice and smooth. Throttle feels good. Let's keep it rolling. Speedometer is showing, and it appears to be pretty accurate. I'm doing about 20, so we'll rock with that. Let's get on the brakes here, make sure everything is good. Brakes are solid. Got on them a little bit tough, no pulling or anything. Let's check out the wheel alignment, get her straight. All right, hands off the wheel. She's tracking straight. Steering is pretty tight too. That's about how much play I got in the steering wheel. A little bit surprising for you know, for these 60s cars. Normally I have a lot of play. Motor definitely feels nice and smooth. Exhaust sounds good too, which what I mean by that is it's nice and quiet. I'd be surprised if there's any rust or holes in the exhaust once we get underneath. Like I said, she's super quiet, just the way that she should be. Shifts are smooth too in the transmission, nothing to say about that. Obviously it's a beautiful day. They had the top down. She's floating as well. Definitely a big cruiser. No bouncing in the suspension, as you can probably tell from the camera. I'm not hearing any squeaks or anything from the glass. Don't hear anything shaking in the door. And no other weird squeaks or belt squeal or anything like that. Give it a little bit of throttle, see what happens. Engine is pulling fine, shifting fine with zero issues. And like I said, the alignment is pretty solid too. Steering wheel has been pretty centered the entire way. Oh, I forgot to check the turn signals. I can hear them, but I don't think I see them on the dash. Let me check. Turn on the left one. There's the left one, and I can hear it. Right one is not showing, but I can hear it clicking as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and get her on the rack. Check out. We got the 98 up on the rack, starting with the rear bumper. Bumper looks solid underneath. All the chrome is good. Don't see any rust or anything from underneath. Looking at the frame and the floors and the extensions, everything actually looks nice and solid. Obviously it could use a, you know, a cleaning and some undercoating, but pretty solid, no soft spots or anything. While I was driving, pointing out the exhaust, why it sounded good, obviously it's because it looks like it's been fully done all the way through. So we'll check that as we move up. Gas tank looks solid, no signs of any leaks or anything like that. Getting a little bit deeper into the trunk pans again, everything looks solid. Suspension appears to be all OG. Drum brakes in the rear, just your normal shocks and springs. Again, you can tell the exhaust has been recently done. One, there's no rust on it, and you can tell by the bolts on the hangers. Moving up, frame looks solid along the passenger side, as well as the floor frames, floor pans. Zero issues there. Coming down the driver's side, more of the same. Again, the floors look excellent, and the frame appears to be nice and straight. Just came off the test drive, no signs of any leaks from the from the trans pan or the oil pan. Do got drum brakes up in the front, and again you can tell the exhaust had been recently done. Let me move further up. Again, that front bumper, I'd be surprised if it wasn't re-chromed at some point in time, because like I said, the chrome is highly reflective. I see no type of dents, scratches, and no rust spots. And for you know, a 60-year-old car, it definitely looks great. So moving along, again, we got matching Ford tires all the way around, Nexans with the thin white walls. They're 225 75 15s. Wheel wells look solid. Moving down, again, frame is nice and clean, all the trim is intact. One of the skirts does have a little bit of a crack. Oh, I'm sorry, get up there, a little crack and rust in it. Driver's side, this skirt appears it got the same thing too. Wonder if they dropped it or something, but either way, it's definitely a solid solid floor, solid frame. If anything, I think, you know, a little bit of paint and body, and this car is completely done. So all right, went ahead and fired her up so I can show you guys the top. As you see, top worked flawlessly, no issues. We got a black vinyl. Obviously had to have been replaced at some point in time. You can tell by the glass being almost perfect. No scratches, no issues with it. And then the top as well. Top is nice and tight, and you can just tell how the black is not faded. So brand new top, well, newer top, sorry. We didn't put it on, but you can tell it's new. Lights on. So if you're interested in this Olds, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on Instagram and the website. As always, appreciate you watching.